Welcome! E aí, galera, beleza? Bem-vindo à nossa comunidade.
Welcome to our community.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It is OGC here. Welcome to Clash of Fate Replays. Today, we're going to look at some people from Bloodmoon and how they performed in Clash of Fate with their individual replays. Today, we're going to see some amazing fights. So, let's jump in. First fight, we're going to see Are You Serious? Who is playing Rockin', and he has a Topaz Dragon. Looks like a really good hero killing Topaz Dragon. He's got the maxed out destruction. He is going as Rockin', so he has the dire swords, almost 250k HP, the normal archers, along with like 152,000 attack, which is pretty standard. He's going up against somebody else who also has a hero pred or like a hero killing Topaz, and this human player is probably right around the same strength overall. When we look at the stats, we can see that both Topaz dragons did about the same damage. Looks like this is a really close, really good fight, so let's just jump right in and see how this goes. So Are You Serious is on the left-hand side. We have the human player on the right-hand side. They're both going at it. Looks like the Denji in the bottom side is going pretty ham for the other player. He's getting in nice and deep, but on this top side, Are You Serious is holding on fine. His dragon does drop down. The human player is starting to wrap around. The black holes are coming out. The human player's Denji is mad deep. They're going to start circling around pretty soon. But it looks like Are You Serious is starting to collapse the top side. Black hole comes out. Denji is still up. He's still deep inside the archers of the Rockin' player. Rockin' player is now starting to swing around. Denji finally drops. That's kind of a big deal because that Denji was doing so much damage. The Bazrik for the Rockin' player is still up for Are You Serious? And between having some of the backline still up and that Bazrik, that was huge for Are You Serious? Good fight to both of you guys. And we have another fight from Are You Serious? And he is going up against a Lich player. This Lich player, 5 packs of Scorpions, 3 packs of wow. Okay, so this person is actually pretty strong. They also have the Onyx Dragon, and it looks like this is not the best Onyx Dragon in the world. They have a lot of Dragonic, to be honest, for such a interesting dragon. When we look at the stats, Are You Serious actually won in all stats except for Might. His dragon went ham. So let's jump in and check this out. This guy has a lot of Dragonic for the Lich. So Are You Serious? He definitely has a top side, power side, and it looks like they're both going off. Bane is starting to get in there deep, but Bane dropped down for the Lich player right away. They're starting to circle around. Bottom side, everything's fine, everything's all tied up. But on the top side, the Rocket player is starting to blast through. The Jax from the Lich player is starting to drop down. It looks like everything is kind of tied up right now, but the Rocket player got a huge boost right through the center of the enemy Lich player. Really solid there. Still damage coming out. Okay, now the Rocket Archer is starting to move around. Black hole coming up, tie up all the Warlocks in the top section. And Are You Serious is just going to swing on up and finish this one out. So good fight to both of you guys. Amazing job. And for the last fight with Are You Serious? He's actually going up against another Rockin' player. I think we fought against this Rockin' player. This Rockin' player has, okay, so enemy Rockin' player has pretty much the same strength swords. Their archers have like 30k more attack than Are You Serious? And when it comes to the dragons, the enemy... Alright, this guy actually has a pretty decent hero pred dragon for the Onyx. And you can see in the damages is pretty cool. So I'm not super good with Rockins, but we're going to see some Rockin' on Rockin' action. This is a Topaz going up against a Onyx. We're rooting for Are You Serious on the left-hand side, of course. Looks like just so many L's getting popped, black holes out everywhere. This is my worst nightmare. It's just Rockin' on Rockin'. Are You Serious is doing a fantastic job with tanking everything up, and he just bursted right through. This was a speed run for him. I think this was like a 30-second fight or less than 30 seconds for the whole thing to begin and end. So great fight to both of you guys. Amazing job. So next we have Ivan. He's going up against a Lich player who is a solid 500-600k core higher than him. The Lich player has a Onyx Dragon. This Onyx Dragon looks like a pretty standard hero pred Onyx Dragon with some points in affliction. Ivan is human and he has a dragon that's very similar to Toby's with maxed out protection. Okay, cool. And Ivan has some pretty powerful stuff. So when we look at the stats, it looks like Ivan won in stamina and command. So let's go jump in. Enemy dragon did so much damage. That is wild for Lich. So how did Ivan end up winning this? So the Lich player instantly targets the Emerald Dragon. He starts getting bursted down. Emerald Dragon does a fantastic job at tanking up all of that damage, by the way. And Ivan just bursted through that top section, pushed it back so far. He's got Balrog back there. He swings the Rufio up. Perfect timing for the Leo's Pride proc. Takes out even more. Bottom side is a giant stall out, although the Denji is doing a fantastic job down there. Great new skin. We have the... Bat Splits from Badger coming out, which will just speed up taking out those pesky warlocks on the top. And now it looks like Ivan's just trying to swing down and around. The Lich player, although being up like 600k core on Ivan and targeting the Emerald Dragon right at the start, was unable to actually kill the Emerald Dragon. So crazy good stuff from Ivan. Now he's just going to swing on down, and this is a wrap. So great job to Ivan. Amazing fight. For the enemy, great job as well. You did fantastic. Let's go Emerald Dragons. We got this. Next, we have everybody's favorite Bob. We have Super Bob, who is going with a absolutely massive Topaz Dragon. Maxed out Destruction, maxed out Affliction, couple points in Protection. He is a human player. Really good stuff. He's going up against another player who is going with an Azul Dragon. He's got the Hailstorm, Noble Blood, the Damage Skills, Cosmic Storms, and Blessed Warsong. Okay, interesting. All right, so when we look at the... oh my god. Oh my god, that Topaz Dragon went ham. Alright, so let's check this out. It looks like the Azul Dragon didn't even make it on the board. So how did Super Bob do this? So he starts off with the lanterns immediately, then goes into the Denji. Wow, the Topaz Dragon just runs right up and blows everything up. There's the targeting down on the Topaz, but by the time that targeting comes down, it doesn't even matter. Super Bob does the targeting on the Azul, and the Azul just collapses. And wow, Super Bob is so strong. Great fight, guys. Great fight. Next, we have Super Bob. He is going up against a Rockin' player. This Rockin' player, oh wow, look at the power of these swords. 312k. The archers 238k. This guy is pretty strong. They're missing their dragon, which gives Super Bob a huge advantage. But nonetheless, let's see how Super Bob does this. He's going to go right on up. He's got the Bane, and it looks like a top side power side for Super Bob. Bottom side is getting shredded up by the archers, so let's keep an eye on this top side. It looks like between his jacks and everything else, he starts getting the moral boost. The Topaz Dragon just doing a fantastic job. Denji doing the spins. He collapses at the top side. He's moving down, and it looks like the Rockin' player has no hope at this point in time. The Topaz Dragon moving around, explode and end it. Great fight to Super Bob. Great fight to the Rockin' player. Good job, guys. Next, we have LOL Son, who is going human. He's got the he's running with the turtle setup, and he has a Topaz Dragon. This Topaz Dragon looks like, okay, this is a hero killing Topaz Dragon with maxed out destruction. He's going up against a human player who has a really good Onyx Dragon with maxed out destruction. Looks like 197 versus 183. The archers is 175 versus 194. So relatively even across the board. When it comes to damage, it looks like the Topaz Dragon just went off. It looks like LOL Son only won... No, I'm sorry. LOL Son won all stats except for command. So the other player only won in command. So let's check this out. This is a turtle going up against a non-turtle human on human. So the bottom side is going to be where all the action is. Starts off with the Denji spinning. Denji spinning is going to just add so much damage for the archers. But the black hole comes out, which almost eliminates one full archer pack. We got the Raxius Lancers coming down, which is going to speed up everything as far as the killing on that bottom side. Denji is dropping low for LOL Son, but it doesn't matter because they are starting to get in so deep. Oh my gosh. It is just a slaughter in that bottom area. Really good fight to both LOL Son and to the other player. Fantastic jobs all around. LOL Son at this point in time is now just going to do a quick cleanup and take out everything that is not already down. Good jobs to both of you guys. Fantastic fights. Alright, so for the next fight, it looks like we have LOL Son. He is going up against a Sylph player, so the Sylph player has some pretty strong stuff. Actually, it is really strong stuff. And for their dragon... looks like a pretty good Onyx Dragon, I must say. I think they're short on like one ability, but that's okay. It's still a pretty awesome dragon. You can see Ophidius went absolutely ham for LOL Son. It looks like LOL Son only won in might. The Sylph player actually won in Magic, Stamina, and Command, which is huge. So let's go jump in and see how this goes. So definitely bottom side, power side. Both Denji start off right at the beginning. LOL Sun is now going to go into... Okay, he did not do the Raxius. It looks like Raxius died. He does a target right on the Onyx Dragon. Hopefully he can drop that down. The Rufio leaped in from the Sylph player, and I think he got eaten up by the archers. The Onyx Dragon is now down. That is massive for LOL Sun. That's his best chance. There is still a bunch of Huntresses down there, but he still has his Topaz Dragon up, which is going to put out a bunch of damage. He has his Rufio up, so he just put his Rufio in nice and deep. It looks like he's going to try and take out Rose along with the backline. Everything in this bottom side is now completely wiped out for the Sylph player. So LOL Sun was able to stop that power side for the Sylph player, and because he was able to do that, now he's just going to wrap around. It's going to take him a little bit, but it's just going to be a matter of chopping down these trees one tree at a time. So while this is going on, it's a great time to let you guys know that these videos are supported through Patreon, so feel free to go to the description of this video and or any video. Check out Patreon. Feel free to sign up for that if and only if you guys want to further support this channel. I appreciate all of it. So LOL Sun is now on to the last tree. The last tree is starting to go down, and he is going to win this fight. So amazing job, LOL Sun. You really did huge. This was a big fight for you. And for the last fight of the day, we have LOL Sun. He is going up against a Lich player with level 16 troops. Just massive stuff. This is Topaz on Topaz action. I'm not a big fan of Topaz anymore, but the Topaz still does perform very well. So we can see that LOL Sun's Bazrex, his Topaz, and his Ophidius just went ham. LOL Sun won in might, which is huge. It is pretty mighty. So the top side is going to be LOL Sun's power side. He starts off with the Denji trying to blast through everything up there. He gets a quick moral boost. That moral boost is so significant for the humans, especially early on in a battle like this. He is going off. Lots of damage coming out. The Lich player did target the Topaz Dragon, but he has nothing nearby to actually hit the Topaz Dragon with, which is huge and good news for the human player. Enemy Warlocks on the bottom side are doing a decent job, but LOL Sun is starting to get in nice and deep in this top section. He just needs to wait until all of the stuff starts dropping. He drops down the lanterns on top of his archers to speed up everything in that top area. The Topaz Dragon is still up. Looks like Bat Splits is coming out towards this bottom side against the Lich, taking out those Warlocks to protect the Topaz Dragon. Smart move by LOL Sun. I'd expect nothing else from a Bloodmoon player. So now the enemy no, I'm sorry. The enemy Belrog ran forwards, and now he's just going to die. The black hole comes from Ophidius, and it takes down a bunch of stuff. So, with that, guys, that is our PvPs for the day. Great job, LOL Sun. Great job, Delete. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe to these videos. Share them in your house chat if you want. It's a lot of fun. Get to meet a lot of people and a lot of friends that way. In the description of this video and all videos, we have the OGC merch store if you want to get some really cool swagger. We also have the OGC official community Discord. Feel free to hop on there. There's a lot of cool information there. And finally, there is Patreon. So if you guys want to further support this channel, feel free to check out Patreon. I appreciate all of it. Until tomorrow, guys, I hope you have a fantastic day. Take care.